Hello, friends, brothers, and sisters in the Lord. Welcome to Pathways of Hope, a daily reflection on the gospel and the hope that it brings to us in these times. My name is Ted, and I'll be sharing some reflections on today's gospel. Today is Saturday, January 16, 2021, and the gospel for today is taken from the Gospel according to Mark, chapter 2, verses 13 to 17. In today's gospel, the question of the scribes stands out. Why does he, Jesus, eat with tax collectors and sinners? This was because as Jesus went about his public ministry and started to attract big crowds, he would consciously, maybe even deliberately, single out the outcasts, the pariahs, those whom public opinion judged unworthy, sinful, or even evil. So in the gospel for today, we hear about how Jesus calls Levi, a tax collector, to follow him. We hear also about how he would sit at table with tax collectors and sinners. And so the question of the scribes, why would he sit with these people, has a subtext. If he is holy, why would he associate with these unholy people? And Jesus' answer to that question flips the question on its head. Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners. There's a saying that's familiar to us. Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you are. We are defined often by the company we keep. In negative terms, it is expressed as guilt by association. The common sense notion behind that is that people who have a relationship would often have identical interests, because those who don't have identical interests would probably find it very difficult to stay in that relationship. On the other hand, there is a principle that says opposites attract. Jesus was so radical in his approach to many things. And in today's gospel, we see how radical he was in his approach to relationships. Jesus, both fully God and fully man, applied these two principles. Opposites attract, and tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you are. The crowds were attracted to Jesus because he was different from them, not only in the words he spoke, but perhaps also in the manner he conducted himself. He was holy, and there was none other who is holy except him. The crowds knew he was different, not just because John had spoken about him and John pointed to him, but they sensed that he had something they didn't have. And what the crowds, we included, didn't have, they wanted. That would explain the basis for the attraction. But once we enter into Jesus' orbit, after having been attracted by him, we are then defined by who he is. He is the company we keep. He is the company we desire to keep. And because Jesus is holy, we who are unholy, we who are unworthy, we who are undeserving, become capable of being holy as well. Jesus says, I no longer call you servants, I call you friends. That friendship with Jesus defines, transforms, changes us simply by the company we keep. We are, however, also reminded by today's gospel to do as Jesus did, to seek out those who are unwell, those who are in need of a physician, those who are in need of healing, those who are in need of the companionship, the friendship with Jesus, so that they may also be defined, transformed, and changed simply by that companionship, that friendship with Jesus. Jesus desires our company, not so much for His sake, but for ours. Do we desire Jesus' company as much as He desires ours? I pray today for the grace to have a deeper desire for Jesus' companionship and friendship every day. I pray that you may be blessed with that same grace. Friends, if you have been made a little bit more hopeful by this short commentary, please do spread that hope by sharing this short reflection. This has been Pathways of Hope. Thank you for listening. God bless us all.